In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the number one thing that stopped me from pulling the trigger. So if you've ever wondered what has potentially stopped you, stay tuned. Hey guys, my name is Ashley.
And this is something.
And in today's video, like I said in the beginning, I'm going to talk to you about the number one thing that prevented me from pulling the trigger. So what exactly do I mean by pulling the trigger? Well, being work from home, stay-at-home mom half the time and doing some work outside of the house, I really got to a place where I knew that we needed to have more money coming into our household, but it required a lot from me personally. And one of the biggest things for me was just being creative and doing the things that I already loved doing, but pulling the trigger and actually doing it. And the thing that really prevented me from going forward was perfectionism. And I don't know if you're like me, but being a perfectionist it's got its place and it's pretty good at certain times, but other times I've had to learn over the years just to let it go and post it or do whatever. Example was a video initially that I was creating. It took me a month to finally put a video on this channel. And it was because I had an idea in my head of what I wanted to accomplish, but the program I had was not facilitating what I wanted to happen. And I was like, man, I wish it just had like this effect. And my husband laughed at me and he was like, that's really funny that you're like asking for more complex things, because I actually really liked it because of how simple it was. And so it's that tug between having an idea in your mind and being okay with flexibility that it might not turn out the way that you envisioned it. And that can come from maybe you just don't have the right lighting or camera equipment or editing programs. But I think that's probably the reason why so many people don't actually start. It's because you have all the tools you need to either start a YouTube channel, start an online store. I mean, half the time nowadays people have a smartphone, and if they don't, they've got a digital camera. And so you have really what you need to start and begin. But I feel like the preventative sometimes is, well, I have this idea in mind and this is how I want it to come out. And I've learned over the last few years, well, let me take you back 2 years ago when it was around my birthday. I like to, every single year, I reflect on what I had happen the year prior and what is coming for the next year. What do I need to challenge myself on? And 2 years ago, I felt like be creative. I love being creative, but perfectionism was really holding me back. And I had this thought come into my mind, and it's been kind of my motto for the last couple of years, and I don't know why I didn't take it when I was starting this YouTube channel, but this one just took a little minute. But the statement was, be okay with whatever production you have, it potentially looking like a first grader did it at first. And I know that sounds so elementary, granted it is first grade, but you have to start somewhere. Someone didn't go into kindergarten and then the following year be a senior. Anytime you're going into a new form of creativity or job or whatever it is, be okay that you're not the expert in it to start. As I began this channel already, there will be things I'm like, well, how do you do an intro? How do you do an outro? And I'll start researching videos on it. But had I not already started, I wouldn't have known what to search for next. And sometimes I feel like we can be connoisseurs of learning, that we just want to learn. But if you don't actually put any of the stuff to work, then you're actually going to forget half of the stuff. Like, I ended up going back and watching videos that I had already watched before, but it was because now it was relevant to me. So perfectionism, if that is something you struggle with, I ask you today, your call of action is to go out there and execute something that has been on your heart to do, and be okay if it looks like maybe your 4-year-old did it at first. That's a starting place. I now know that since I started this YouTube channel and I've uploaded a couple of videos, now that I've uploaded a couple of videos, like, I don't want to stop. I just want to keep going. I'm having so much fun with it. And it's lighting a fire that I knew was gonna be there, but perfectionism just prevented me for a very long time. So I hope this helps you. Question of the day is, What is it that's been holding you back? I know perfectionism isn't it for everyone, so leave it down in the comments below. I'd like to discuss it with you and maybe have a video come up in the future, or maybe just give you some tips that have helped me in the past if it's something that I have encountered before. And as always, please subscribe. If you haven't already, consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Say bye.
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 Peace.
You're silly. Okay guys, I wanted to jump on here really quick and just, oh, there's the camera. There he is. Hi, how's it going? I wanted to jump on here really quick. I had a reason for having this little guy in the video today, aside from how adorable he is, because there is a true fact with that. The reason why I wanted to, because I'm really wanting to speak to the stay-at-home moms, and I want you to realize how easy it is that sometimes just get your kids involved with things. When you do something and you take a step forward, your kids watch you and they follow along. So maybe that one thing that you've been wanting to do that's been on your heart, or a business venture that you've been wanting to do, your kids are waiting for you to start, because it's gonna light a fire in their hearts for something that they're supposed to do as they get older. Or if you've got older kids, put them to work. My husband and I have been doing Poshmark. We're working on an online store right now, and we know that once orders start to really come flying in, we want to put our kids to work and have them have a little job, but they're helping us with shipments. Like, get them involved in whatever it is that you're wanting to do, because that's going to teach them work ethic. It's going to teach them hard work. It's the best thing that you could actually teach your children. So I hope that helps you as well. I just wanted to let you know that this was my whole motive of having him in the video today. So thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.